Hi guys, so it's Sunday the 29th of October. I'm back at Tottenham's new stadium site just to see what's new and what's different. You can hear quite a bit of noise behind me, so hopefully there's a lot going on and a lot of changes, so I'm going to walk around the stadium now. As you can see, an awful lot of panelling has gone in since I was here last. It's great to see as well that the panelling has actually started at the very top of the stadium on this side. Now this building behind this wall is called Percy House, which is actually for the Tottenham Foundation. So just to give you an idea of where this is located, it's right next to Lily-White House. And this will be the north stand. Then as we walk through and round, we'll actually walk onto the high road, and this will be the west stand. So this is Percy House, which will be where the Tottenham Foundation will be. So I'm now stood at the corner of White Hart Lane, just so you can see the grand scale of the stadium itself. I've also just noticed that they've actually taken all of the signs down to Lily-White House, and advertising a lot of Tottenham events, etc., and lots of community type or related events. They've actually taken all of them down because they've put this steel fencing up on this corner near Lily-White House. So they've actually taken all those down. And the glass panelling continues through to almost half of the west stand now. So that shows the progress that has been made since I was here last. You can see now that staircases are being finished off, the glass panels are going in, the panels at the top of the stadium are going in. There is just so much happening here. And more concrete panelling has gone in on the entrance to the west stand here. And I've noticed an awful lot has been done on the right hand side to the screen now as well. That always happens every time I try to explain something, a bus gets in the way. So I'm stood at the junction of Whitehall Street here. Now this will be the main stand, the west stand, or the main entrance. Now I'm actually in Whitehall Street. I've actually walked halfway down it just to get this fantastic view of the size of this new stadium. Now just to try and picture this, a lot of what you see in front of you won't actually be there anymore, because you'll be coming from the new White Hart Lane station and you'll be walking down this Wembley type walkway into this fantastic new arena. Now just imagine playing the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, etc., at the European, well, for the Champions League. So as I said, most of what you see in front of you here, no one knows the timescales yet. The business owners, they haven't been asked, they haven't been told anything. No letters have been written. I've just asked a few people again to see if there's any change on that, and there's not. But everything you see here will be gone, because it will be the... Sorry, I was interrupted there. Yeah, so everything you see in front of you here will be gone, because there'll be this wonderful Wembley type walkway which will be to the stadium. So you can imagine that there'll be thousands of people coming this way using this road, which behind me here you will see. Everyone will be walking down this way to this west stand here, and then if you're an away fan, you'd go round to the left hand side, because you'd be sitting in the north stand, and it will just be a wonderful place to be. You go round to the right hand side if you wanted to go to the community area, and Spurs have thought this through really well, because there'll be such a great community spirit here as well, and lots of meeting points and lots of restaurants, bars, etc. It will just be a wonderful place to be. And as it's been publicised, it's not only Tottenham matches that will be played here, it'll be NFL games, it'll be concerts, it'll be lots and lots of different community events as well. So I can't wait to get in here to watch a Spurs game. I really can't. Now you'll see so much work has been done on this side here. Just walking round to the new south stand at the stadium. But the amount of work that's been done here is incredible. And it's looking fantastic as well. When you start seeing you know, the club logos on the concrete blocks as well, it starts to feel like this is our new home. They're just coming up to the new Tottenham shop, which will be absolutely huge. It's meant to be the biggest in Europe, the biggest shop area in Europe. So the Tottenham shop will be absolutely magnificent. And just to the right of the screen there is Warmington House, which will be the Tottenham Museum, or the Tottenham Experience. Now we're just going to take a peek through the Tottenham shop here, because you can actually see that the west stand is actually really now coming on with the south stand, and the gap is really closing now. It is early Sunday morning, and there are quite a few builders working today, which is nice to see. So this is Warmington House, the Grade 2 listed building, which will be the Tottenham Experience. Now I'm quite excited to see that a staircase has gone in since I was here last. And that goes up to, which I'm assuming, one of the floors at the new shop. You can see into the new stadium now. You can see a lot of the steelwork and framework has gone in now, joining the west stand to the new south stand. Now I'm stood at the corner of Church Road, just so you can get an idea of where I am. Now look at that south stand. which is really coming on. This is of course where the old South Stand used to be at White Hart Lane. That's Park Lane, as you can see on the right hand side, the ticket office. And as I said earlier, these buses keep getting in my way. As you can see on the far corner, it's now merged, or the South Stand is now merged with the East Stand. So an awful lot of work has gone on there. The amount of steelwork that has gone in here and been installed since I was here last is incredible. As you can see, another piece of steel is about to be installed on the South Stand. This is probably the best view that you'll get of the stadium right now. It's absolutely brilliant. In the foreground here you can see that all the foundation work is currently being done for the hotels, flats, etc. The community square will be located as well. There'll actually be a climbing wall on the side of this stand as well, on the South Stand, where fans can actually pay to climb up the wall, which would be a good activity for people of all ages. And just to the left is probably a better view than I had before, Warmington House and the new Spurs shop. Now you can just see the size of the Spurs shop, and I showed you the front view earlier, but you can just see the amount of space that shop will have. Imagine the memorabilia and the money you could spend in there. So we've got the West Stand on the left, followed by the South Stand, so you can see it's all merged together. With so many more pieces of steel still to put in, but it is moving at a rapid pace. And to think, only 5 months ago, White Hart Lane, well, about 5.5 months ago, so White Hart Lane was still here. We played the finale match against Manchester United, and this has all happened in 5 months. About 9 months left before we'll probably play a friendly here, or the first Premier League game. So if you consider what they've done in 5 months, and they've got 9 left, in my opinion, it's moved pretty quickly. So as you can see by this plan, the circle is where I'm stood. So you'll have the hotels and the apartments here. So the hotel will be around this area. And the apartments will be next to it here. It will be fantastic. As you can see, the containers are still here at White Hart Lane. I've been speaking to a number of residents today who say that, well, a few of them have said that they actually enjoy watching the building work going on, and the containers now are in the way and they can't see. But it has drowned out the noise, so some of them are fairly happy about that. The people in the flats do say that it's still very, very noisy at night, which they're not very happy about, but I suppose they just have to grin and bear it. Now this is the north stand. You can see an awful lot of the panelling has been installed on this side as well. And one of the last times I came down here, I actually found out that the walls internally are started to be painted on floors 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's hope that a lot more has progressed. Just going to walk around to the east stand now. So more external panelling has gone in on this side, and more glass. Panelling at the top as well. Hi guys, so I hope you've enjoyed another stadium update video. Please like the video, please tell me what you think the stadium will be called. Do you think it's going to be done in time? Are you worried? Do you want to play at Wembley again for another season? Or are you 100% confident that this stadium will be done in time to play the first Premier League game of the 2018-19 season? Anyway, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be an awful lot more updates by the time this stadium has actually been completed. So, see you again soon.